In this video, we are going to show how to add information from a gas bill to the correct meter in your account in GHGi Analytics. The first thing to do is to get hold of the bill. Logging in takes us to the dashboard page, where we select Data Entry in the navigation bar, and in the drop-down, select Gas. This takes you to an Enter Gas Usage Data page. There are two ways to find the meter you're looking for. If you don't have many meters, find the last three numbers in the MPRN on the gas bill and look for them under MPRN last three digits in the list of meters on the page. If you have a large number of meters, I recommend that you use the Locate the Correct MPRN grid. You can either enter the full MPRN into the first box of the grid or the last three digits of it into the last box in the grid. Then press the Search for Meters button. However, I'm going to use the list of meters on the page. This will open an Enter Gas data form. Now we take the gas bill. The first thing we want is the Invoice Reference. This isn't a required field, but it is useful for auditing purposes, particularly if you don't upload an image of the bill. Next is the tax point. On this bill, it is called Invoice Date. You click on the field in the application and a Date Chooser field opens. Select the date 8th of August 2019. We then enter the From date and the To date. You get these from the bill. In this case, they are called Start Date and End Date. The bill shows a start date of 1st of July 2019. In the application, you click on the field From Date and a Date Chooser opens. You enter 1st of July 2019. The end date on the bill is the 31st of July 2019. In the application, you click on the field To Date and again a Date Chooser opens. You enter 31st of July 2019. On this bill, we have a start read and an end read figure. These show the number of gas units used during the period. We enter these into start reading and the end reading. Next, we enter the usage in kilowatt hours, kWh. This is shown on the bill and is 17,907 kilowatt hours. Again, we switch to the application and enter them onto the form. From the drop-down on the right, we select A for actual, because although the start reading was estimated, the end reading was an actual reading. Next is the calorific value. This and the start and end readings are not required fields, but are useful for cross-period calculations. The value in this case is 39.2. There is a comments field for any remarks that you may want to make. Finally, we can upload an image of the bill. You can scan the bill or photograph it using your mobile phone. Just remember to limit the size of the image to reduce the storage space used up on the server. We have found that an image of between 200 kilobytes and 500 kilobytes is perfectly acceptable. Finally, we click on the Submit Reading button. This takes us to the Transactions page for gas bills. The page details all the gas bill entries. It includes emissions from the fuel in question, in addition to the well-to-tank emissions. This page is accessed from the Report section on the navigation bar and by selecting Transactions. You will then be offered a choice of which fuel type you require and if you want to specify a time period. I'm not going to select a time period